The Android Development Bridge, or ADB, is one of the most important tools you can have on your PC for modifying your Android device. Here at XDA, we even use it for some of our automation in reviews. The possibilities are limitless, and today we're going to show you just how easy it is to set up on Windows and Linux. I'm Daniel Marchena for XDA TV. Let's get started. We're going to separate this video into three areas: the basic setup for Windows, the advanced setup for Windows that allows you to have ADB accessible anywhere through a command prompt or PowerShell, and how to set it up on Linux. The very first thing you want to do in either case is download the ADB package. Now, Google has made this super easy in the past few years. All you need to do is navigate to developer.android.com. The link is down in the description. Or you can just do a Google search for Android Platform Tools. Once you do this, agree to the terms, download the package for your particular device, and begin your download. Now, it's important to remember this includes both ADB and Fastboot in these packages. Now you will have to navigate to your newly downloaded folder and unzip it. Now, I recommend placing this unzipped file in the root of your C drive on Windows, or you can place it anywhere. Now, once you have the folder in your desired location, go ahead and open a command line or PowerShell if you like to be fancy. Now, there are two ways to go ahead and do this. The first is the manual method of opening the command line interface from your application launcher. Just hit the Windows key and type CMD and hit enter, and it'll go ahead and open up the command prompt. Now, once you have it open, all you need to do is type the letters CD space C semicolon backslash ADB, hoping that you put the folder in that same directory, and hit enter. Now, if you didn't place it in that directory and instead you put it in your download folder or your documents folder, you can get the root directory of that folder by clicking in the File Explorer window near the top, and it'll show you exactly what you need to type in there. Now, the second method of opening the command line with the ADB folder is by having the folder open and simply right-clicking while holding down Shift. It'll give you a new option that says Open Command Line or PowerShell window here, and you're pretty much good to go. Now, if you want to take things a little bit further on PC, here are the advanced instructions. You can navigate to the File Explorer and right-click on the left-hand side on My PC and select System Properties. Under Advanced System Settings, you're then going to select Advanced and Environment Variables. Find Path and double-click it. You can now click on the next screen to type your directory in or use Browse to navigate to it. Now, before clicking OK, it is very important that you do not edit, adjust, delete, or change any of the existing properties in here. Just add a new one. Now you can go ahead and click OK and open a command line or PowerShell window from your application launcher. You no longer have to navigate to their folder, you just type ADB and you're greeted with a large row of text showing you you're good to go. Depending on what distro you're on, Linux makes things even easier. Now, if you're using Ubuntu or some other distros, you can simply open your terminal and type sudo apt install ADB. Type in your system password and let it install. It only takes a few moments. Once you have this package installed, you can type ADB from anywhere in the terminal interface and you'll instantly have access to ADB. Now, setting up your device is a little bit trickier, unfortunately, because so many OEMs are changing the way this works. But here are the basic instructions. You're going to want to plug your phone into your computer. I do not recommend installing any drivers before you plug your phone in. Let the PC install them, and if you have issues, go ahead and fix them at that time. Now, once your phone is connected, you're going to go ahead and drop down your navigation shade, and you should see an option that will allow you to change your device connection settings, and you're going to want to choose MTP or file transfer. Wait a few moments after you change that to let your device get set up on your PC. Now, once that's done, you're going to go on your phone and go into Settings. Scroll all the way to the bottom and go into About Phone. Now, depending on what OEM you're using, again, this may be slightly different, but you're going to look for something that's related to build number. It might even be a OEM-specific build number, but look for build number, and what you're going to do is tap it 7 times until you see your developer on the bottom. It may take some poking around depending on what device you're on, but I'm sure you'll find it. It's right there in About Phone. Now you're going to go back a setting and you're going to see a new option called Developer Settings. On some phones, like OnePlus devices, this is actually in another submenu, so you might have to look for like Device Settings or something like that near the bottom near About Phone. Now once you're in Development Settings, this is straightforward. Scroll down to ADB Debugging and turn it on. Now back on your PC, you're going to go ahead and open your command prompt and type in ADB Devices with an S. Hit Enter. You should see some code about some things opening up, and then it'll say device unauthorized with a serial number. Now, if you look at your phone, you should have a brand new pop-up that's asking if you want this PC to connect to your phone. Once you do that, type ADB devices again, hit enter, and you should now get serial number and device listed on the readout. So now that you've got your ADB folder set up and your ADB installation good to go, how do you keep it updated? All you need to do is download the same package we downloaded on Windows earlier, unzip it, and put all of the contents into the ADB folder you created. Now, I recommend clearing out your ADB folder first before pasting it in there in case there are any files that existed before and don't exist now. On Linux, it's even easier. It'll be updated with an update or upgrade command from your terminal. I recommend updating your ADB installation at least 2 or 3 times a year. Google likes to update it usually when there's a mainline release around the September period and sometime around the developer previews, which is usually anywhere from March through May. So be sure to check out the platform tools site to see when you need to update. So that was a step-by-step setup of ADB on Linux and Windows. Now be sure to check for 2 articles on the XDA portal that we have linked in the description for written instructions. Stay tuned to XDA for more great content like this here on our YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and like this video if you found it helpful. I've been Daniel Marchena for XDA, and have a great day.